Update on a story we first brought you a few weeks ago. A Northern Virginia lawmaker tells us Fairfax County Police failed to, quote, go the extra mile when it investigated a distracted driving accident that killed an 86-year-old grandfather.
But tonight, I'm sorry.
Yeah, our investigation is leading to change.
Yeah, that lawmaker is considering new legislation to preserve the type of evidence that Fairfax County investigators didn't collect in this case. Here's Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Flack with our special report, Distracted Driving Outrage.
When 86-year-old William Glass died from injuries suffered in a distracted driving accident, the family was shocked at Fairfax County's justice.
And the driver walked out of court with this $125 fine.
Yep.
$192 with court fees.
Mm-hmm.
Is that justice for William Glass?
No, not at all.
That $125 fine and no jail time for the driver, Leonel Alvarado, came after the Commonwealth Attorney's Office downgraded the officer's initial classification of reckless driving, which is punishable by a maximum of 12 months in jail, to holding a phone while operating a vehicle, which only carries a fine.
Do you feel betrayed by the court system?
Absolutely. They do.
But the Glass family believes it wasn't just the courts that betrayed them, because Fairfax County Police failed to do a digital forensic exam of the driver's cell phone.
Anytime there's a death case in Fairfax County, they usually bring in special detectives.
State Senator Scott Suravel called that a mistake.
If they called the crash reconstruction unit in, I'm not clear why they wouldn't have gone the extra mile to get that phone and take it apart to figure out exactly what they were dealing with.
Suravel, who represents parts of Fairfax County, has worked to strengthen Virginia's distracted driving laws. He argues a forensic exam of the driver's cell phone can prove if someone is texting at the time of an accident, a determining factor in a case he brought as a civil attorney.
How important was that forensic exam on the phone in your case?
In that case, it was absolutely critical, because if they hadn't done the forensic examination on the phone, nobody would have really been able to explain what happened.
Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis declined repeated interview requests for this report through a spokesperson. That spokesperson only agreeing to address WUSA 9's questions via email. Fairfax County Police's answers to 3 separate questions about why investigators never did that digital forensic exam on the driver's cell phone were all virtually the same. The department repeating over and over again, only that a passenger in the truck that slammed into William Glass's minivan saw that cell phone in the driver's hand at the time of the crash.
Were you in the truck?
This is police body cam video of investigators talking to that passenger.
He was looking for the address in Google.
On Google?
The spokesperson also telling us since the driver ultimately told police he was using the phone's GPS for directions at the time of impact, investigators had enough for the misdemeanor distracted driving charge. But the Fairfax County Commonwealth Attorney's Office told us that passenger witness police were relying so heavily on later disappeared. And as a result, there was no way for the Fairfax County Commonwealth Attorney's Office to meet the legal standard in Virginia for additional criminal charges.
There's no justice, no nothing. What's going to stop them from doing it again?
Suravel said a digital forensic exam on the phone could have revealed the driver was doing more than just checking GPS, like texting at the time of impact, potentially giving prosecutors the evidence they needed to take that more serious reckless driving charge to court. Suravel is now considering legislation that would safeguard digital forensic evidence in distracted driving cases. Information William Glass's family believes could have led to more than a $125 fine for the driver who killed their loved one. Eric Flack, WUSA 9.
We reached out to the driver through his family and his attorney for comment, but we have not heard back.